Anger is negative. Revenge is negative. Being overly opinionated, that can be negative. What do I mean by that? Because with everything going on in the world, somehow we can't manage our own stuff. But we feel the need to tell other people how to manage theirs. Corona didn't do it. The year lockdown didn't do it. Being unemployed didn't do it. But betrayal did it, and it stirred up in me a little get back. The promises of God, this is what I was meant to do. And the promises of God are faithful and true. And I'm allowed to walk in them, live in them, breathe in them, have my being in them. And now He has opened this door, and I'm allowed to just share them with you. So with everything that's going on, I decided I wanted to talk about negativity. With everything that's happening in the world, on Facebook, workplaces, church, there's a lot of negative stuff going on. And my response is always, okay, Lord, how do I need to respond to this without catching a case or, not looking godly because I'm already some people, Negativity is cousin to anger, third cousin to malice and strife and all these other things. Negativity is just not negativity, and it stands alone. Negativity comes in a pack. It's not just one thing, like, well, I got the right, because a lot of us do. You do. You have the right to be as negative or as positive as you want to, but let me ask you something. What kind of fruit is it producing in your life? Everything we do produces a fruit. Yep. That's why you see some people, they seem like they never be happy, or they are never this, or they're never that. And some people seem to just always be living up here somewhere above the clouds. Well, either place you stay is a choice. A choice. We are all in some type of relationship, one with another, period. Whether it be co-workers, lovers, friends, the church leaders, parishioners, we're in some type of relationship. And unless we're thieves, relationships should be built on a platform of truth. But in the world we live in now, it's like truth is relevant. Truth is whatever I want it to be. And people are walking around with this mindset, not understanding that, no, it is not whatever you want it to be. It's quite simple. You do to people what you want done to you. Because, y'all don't know me. And there are many people who don't know me, and there are some people who know me, didn't like me, and everybody has a story, everybody has a past. So, when you are dealing with people, you have to give them a clean slate and then let them begin to paint their truth on, right? Because I think what we're seeing is a mixture of a lot of stuff. Anxiety, worry, fear. So it's breeding these need to be defensive because I'm a little tired of being abused, misused, misunderstood, oppressed. The word now running around is a lot of oppression. So when you have people feeling oppressed, or forgotten and just downright not considered, that can make us all a little negative. Because I got downright negative on people. I wanted to, until one of my friends says, oh, he wasn't a godly man. And then it hit me like, oh, no, you can't say that. Because he is a godly man. But godly people do ungodly stuff all the time. But they're still godly people. Now the difference is, if you're a sinner and you do good stuff, you're still a sinner just doing good stuff. Still a sinner, you're still lost. But godly people, we can do ungodly things and be forgiven because we're godly people. See, that's the difference. It's a difference. Your foundation, where you stand, is very important when it comes to how do I handle the anxieties, the fears, and all the tension and negativity in this world. So I was like, Lord, what do I do? First, seeking Him, so I didn't retaliate or just start doing a bunch of hateful stuff, because that's how I felt. Like, dang, why everybody else get to go around acting like people don't mean nothing? Or why come I just can't be mad? Why come I just can't be angry sometimes? Why come I can't be pissed off? Do I get this way? And one of my clients actually asked me, well, Virginia, don't you ever get discouraged? Yes! Told I'm discouraged now that we even having this conversation from another child of God. Like, why you asking me if I get yes, I get discouraged. I get just as discouraged as everybody else, but my response can't be just for me and me alone. Not when I say that I'm the King's daughter. And when I stand on the promises of God. The promises of God are that I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And see, I know brother so-and-so did, and I know sister so-and-so did, but see, what I'm going to need you to do is understand that I'm not allowing this to happen so you become weaker or for you to feel less than. I'm allowing life's circumstances to play out, because I need y'all to come up here and meet me on this mountain, meet me up on this higher ground, which says you can live this way because I live in you. So how do I respond to negativity? First of all, I try to avoid it at all costs. We feel that thing coming up on us. I know when I'm about to show myself. You know when in your heart you're feeling bitter or angry or any type of other ungood feeling towards somebody. You know, we know. And I'm sick of people pretending like you don't know when you are continuously part of the problem by causing grief to others because you broke. So what do we have to do to start combating these ill characteristics? Because that's not a good thing. Revenge is not a good thing. Payback is not a good thing. I know TV suggests that this is the way we do it, but I'm telling you, it is not. Because if you go and you acquire your peace on your own, in other words, if your grace had to be earned, it's not grace at all. Grace that has to be earned is not enduring. But grace that is given endures forever and ever and ever. Amen. And once again, like I said, the soil I'm standing on, what rock I'm standing on, the platform I have is Jesus. So when I do feel the pulling of this flesh trying to carry me over here to act like I belong to this world and this current time, the Spirit of God in me says, no, ma'am. I'm allowing you to be an example. Because maybe they continue to do what they do because they never seen anybody do it any other way. But if you get upset every time I have to teach you in these areas, because now let me tell you something. We learned And we grow through adversity. Hello. He ain't never said this was going to be easy. But he promises you, I'm not going to leave you or forsake you. And everything that is meant for our harm, he's going to use it for our good. We all have seen this. There is nothing new under the sun. But what is lacking is our old response, our old behavior toward it. Because that's not working. You know, because everybody has taken this defensive stand. A lot of people have, not everybody. Some people have completely taken the checkout stand. Unfortunately, some people have taken the alcohol stand and the drug stand and the sex. We ran to all these other things trying to deal with the pressure of all this negative energy in the world. We've started doing things to help ourselves, just like Isaiah said. He said, y'all are all going astray. You're leaning to your own wisdom, your own knowledge, and your own understanding. And his word, he says, look, there's a way that seems right to man, but that way will lead you to death. Now see, I can deal with a lot of things, knowing that I'm not dealing with it on my own. That's the thing about handling current situations, is who you with. Who are you with? Because your whole count matters right now. Because whatever you're around, whatever you're eating, whatever you're drinking, that's what you're becoming. Can we just be honest? That's what you become. Because if we are what we eat naturally, then quite spiritually, it worked there first. So if your platform is weak, your stance against negativity will be weak. And you'll either get caught up in it or you'll be swept away by it. It's happening.